Hello, Indiana. If you want to vote in the November midterm elections, first you need to register. You can check if you're already registered using the link in the description. If you still need to register, you can do that online if you have a valid Indiana driver's license or state ID. If you don't have one, maybe you're a student from another state or you just don't drive, you'll need to print out a form and mail it in, like with a stamp, which I get is kind of a hassle, but it's important, so please do it anyway. Both the links to the online registration and printable form will be in the description. Either way you register, you've got to do it by October 9th to vote in the November election. There's also an Indiana Voters app that's available for iOS and Android that you can use to register if you have an Indiana driver's license, but you can also use it closer to the election to look up your polling place and view a sample ballot, so it's a nice tool to have. Download links are in the description. Okay, so once you're registered, you have a few options for how you can vote. Voting absentee by mail is available in a few cases. For example, if you'll be out of state on election day, you're over 65, or have a disability that prevents you from going to the polls, or you have a religious holiday, a work shift, or a lack of access to transportation that lasts the entire 12 hours that the polls are open. If any of those apply to you, you can request a ballot by printing out the form in the link below and mailing it in. You have to request your ballot by October 29th and fill it out and return it before November 6th. You can also vote early in person starting on October 11th at your local county election board office. There's a link in the description where you can find the locations and hours for your county. If you're going to vote on November 6th, polls are open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and you can figure out where you should go to vote using either the Indiana Voters app or the link in the description. You'll need to bring an ID issued by the state of Indiana that has your name, a photo of you, and an expiration date that shows that it is valid or that it expired after November 8th, 2016. In most cases, that's a driver's license, passport, or state ID, but an ID from a public college or university in Indiana is also okay as long as it also has those three things on it. If you want to see everything that's going to be on the ballot ahead of time, you can look in the app or go to the same link where you looked up your polling place to see a sample ballot. Don't panic if you see a bunch of races on there that you haven't heard about. You don't need to vote for everything on the ballot for it to count, but looking up your sample ballot gives you the chance to research the candidates for your local elections ahead of time. You can even print your sample ballot out, fill it out, and bring it to the polls with you so that you can remember how you want to vote. One last thing, if you're going to vote, open up your notes app or grab a piece of paper and make a plan. Write down when and how you're going to register, or what time you're going to vote, how you're going to get there, what ID you're going to use, even who you're going to bring to the polls with you. Having a plan is a great way to make sure that nothing unexpected stops you from voting on November 6th. All the links you need to check your registration and polling location will be in the description. Thank you for voting.